Hey guys, Lisa here, and today, as you can see by the thumbnail, we're going to create a spell book. So simple. We're going to use a heap of hot glue. I know I hate hot glue, but over these last few Halloween projects, I've grown to hate it even more. So yeah, we're going to use a heap of hot glue. This box I picked up from like a thrift store a little while ago. I think it was like $1 or something like that, and it's one of those fake sort of wooden box. It's not actually wooden, but it's cardboard, and it's a Christmas one. So we're going to turn this into a spooky Halloween spell book. Got a plastic skeleton here and a plastic bat, and I have some lettering here. A lot of the decorating we're going to do with some hot glue as well as using some kitchen towel. So yeah, and again, excuse my fingers, I've probably done about 4 projects this morning so far. So yeah, while I've still got daylight, I'm going to try and smash this one out as well. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so for my idea for this book, I actually got from Pinterest. If you have a look on my Pinterest page at LiveItLikeLisa, you'll see a Halloween board, and it is probably on there because it's been on my board for quite a few years now, and I've just never gotten around to actually creating it. All right, so what we're going to do first is just cut the wings off this bat, because we're going to stick the wings behind the skeleton. So I've got my design here. I've found a couple of these little corner metal pieces that I had from my scrapbooking days. So I'm going to put one of those in each corner. And then we've got our little skeleton with his wings in the center there. So I'm going to hot glue those on now. Now, I've only got one L, so what I'm actually going to do is turn this D. I've got 2 Ds, so I'm going to turn the D into 2 Ls just by snipping off this little bit. So at least then, I mean, it's not exactly the same sort of L, but at least then I've got 2 Ls to complete the word. I'm just going to use those as L's, and then we're going to stick those on the spine of the book as well. So now what we're going to do is getting some thin paper towel. If your paper towel is double ply, just separate it. You can use kitchen paper towel, toilet paper, tissue paper even is fine, but I've just got some cheap paper towel. So what we're going to do now is basically cover the book with the kitchen towel. Cover your book with some PVA glue, Mod Podge, anything that you have like that sort of glue, craft glue. And don't worry about the hot glue strings either. They're just going to add extra texture. So I'm leaving all mine on. You can take them off if they annoy you. Okay, so you want to go a little bit past your book because we want to tuck it under as well. So, and don't worry about wrinkles. We want a few wrinkles in it also. So once you've stuck that on, go over it again and tack it down with your glue. Try and get some wrinkles in it just to give it some added texture and get into all the nooks and crannies on that skeleton so that it will all stand out once it's dry. So just continue to cover the whole book, including the page section, like where all the pages are on the side, just with a layer of your paper towel, making sure to include some wrinkles in it as well. So once your book has completely dried, we're going to paint the outside of the book, the whole cover, in some black acrylic paint. Leave the pages section on the sides of the book because we're going to do those in a brown. Guys, so our book is all dry now. This was where it was open. It's just crinkled up a bit. I'm not going to worry about that too much. It'll just add to the character, and we're going to maybe fill it in with a bit of brown paint anyway. So we've got our spells going down the back there. I kept the back pretty plain. I was going to do maybe like a cobweb design using the hot glue, but I think I'm probably going to have mine sitting down for the most part. I mean, I can always go back and add it, but that's what I'm doing for now. Left all this. I didn't paint all that because we're going to go over that with some brown. And then all the inside is just painted. Not going to do much inside either, just mainly do the outside. All right, so I'm going to do a bit of brown first. So I'm just using some lighter brown. This is going to be for the pages. So just going to let that dry, and then we'll go over it with a bit of darker paint as well. So that's all good. Now for the top, I'm going to be using some gold metallic paint and a little bit of silver metallic paint as well. there you go, guys. All finished. Our spell book looks not so Christmassy anymore. A perfect little prop for your Halloween decor. And you can even hide some spooky treasures in there if you want. But I've been dying to make this one for so long, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I especially like the spine here with the spells going down. It looks so cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Give it a go. It's super easy, and I bet your kids would love to give it a try. Don't forget to check out my Halloween playlist below for more Halloween decor ideas, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.